Hey y'all! All right, it is second grade math with Mr. Baird. It is second grade math with Mr. Baird. This is all in preparation for you as you will be matriculating to the next grade. All right, so what we're doing in second grade math is going to help you out when you reach higher heights into third grade math. All right, so of course, we want to discuss what are we talking about today, Mr. Bear? All right, well, we're going to do a little review of word problems. And word problems are something simple that we can use each day of our life as we are reading and understanding exactly what needs to happen. So, oftentimes you will receive different word problems. And in those word problems, they're going to be testing your knowledge to see how well you can solve the problems. So, the first thing that we must do with our word problem is first underline the question. We can read it, but until we underline that question, that is the question that the word problem is asking us to solve. So, we must solve that question. Then we have to use a strategy. Now, I know you say that, Mr. Bear, there are several different strategies that you can use, but today we are going to focus on the place value strategy or the base 10 chart. How are we using our knowledge of knowing that numbers consist of hundreds, tens, and ones if we're talking about a three-digit number? Or how can we know that numbers consist of tens and ones? How can we use that knowledge to help us solve a word problem? So we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's look at this problem. Addie and Richard built vegetable gardens. Addie's garden was 59 inches long. Richard's garden was 82 inches long. How many inches shorter was the length of Addie's garden than the length of Richard's garden? So the first thing that I must do, of course, is underline my question. So I'm going to start right here. How many inches shorter was the length of Addie's garden than the length of Richard's garden? All right, so down below it says solve the problem. Use words, numbers, or pictures to explain your reasoning. All right, so we're going to use especially numbers and we're going to use pictures as we use our strategy. All right, so let's go back to the information part of our word problem. And we start with the information part being right here. So Addie and Richard built a vegetable garden. So we know that Addie and Richard, they had a garden and they were trying to put vegetables in it. All right. So Addie's garden was 59 inches long. So we know that because her garden was 59 inches long, we can go ahead and put 59 right there. And Richard's garden was 82 inches long. So we can go ahead and put 82 right here. How many inches shorter was the length of Addie's garden than the length of Richard's garden? So I want you to take time to think about what equation will help me solve this word problem. What equation will help me solve this word problem? I'm going to give you some time to think about it. All right, so let's think about if we were to find the difference between the two, I can start with 59 and I can add a number to get to 82. I can start with 59 and I can add a number to get to 82. That is what we call our adding on strategy. But another equation that we could use too would be 82 subtract 59 equals blank. All right, so let's use our place value strategy, okay? So I am going to move this one up just a little bit. So I'm going to erase this one because I think it'll be easier to solve. And I'm going to move this one up, okay? So 82 subtract 59 equals blank. So let me do that. Okay, here we go. Thank you. 82 subtract 59 equals blank. Let me make my 5 a little bit more clear. 82 subtract 59. So we know that these two numbers are two-digit numbers. So we know that they consist of tens and ones. So my tens and my ones. All right, so I know that 82 has 8 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it has 2 ones in them. All right, now I need to take away 5 tens. So I'm going to take away 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need to take away 9 ones. But I do not have 9 ones to take away. I only have 2. So I must unbundle a 10 or regroup a 10 over here and add it to my ones. So now that I've added my 10 ones, I now have 9 ones that I can take away. So I can take away my 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now I see that I have 3 ones left. So I'm going to put that 3 under here. And I have 2 tens left. So how many inches shorter was the length of Addie's garden than the length of Richard's garden? So we can say that Addie's garden was 23 inches shorter than Richard's garden because we used our place value strategy to solve that problem. We used our place value strategy to solve that problem. All right? So I want you to look at it. And I want you to take a moment to pause the video. And once you take a moment to pause the video, I want you to look at exactly how I solved the problem. So let's go back to our PowerPoint. We underlined the question and then we used a strategy. We underlined the question and then we used a strategy. All right, so let's move on to another problem. Let's Mr. Bed scrolls up. Here we go. We ready? Valerie and Dante used chalk to draw roads for their toy cars. Dante drew a road that was 13 inches shorter than Valerie's road. Valerie's road was 62 inches long. What is the length of Dante's road? So, of course, I want to underline my question. Yeah, my notes. Here we go. What was the length of underlining that question? What was the length of Dante's road? All right, so let's look at what equation will help us solve our word problem. All right, so we have 62 minus 13 will give us what answer? 62 minus 13 will give us what answer? And of course, we want to use our place of value strategy. So we know that these numbers have tens and ones in them. So we know that we're going to use that place value chart. All right, so 62 has 6 tens and 2 ones. We know that 13 has 1 10, so I'm going to take away 13. And I cannot take away 3 ones because I only have 2. So I must unbundle a 10. Take a 10 away and put 10 over here. All right, now I can take away my 3 ones. Let me scroll up. So let me take away my 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9 ones left. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tens left. So let's go back to our let's go back to our question. Let me erase that for you so you won't get confused. It's 49 inches. All right, so let's go back to our question. What is the length of Dante's road? We can say that Dante's road is 49 inches. 49 inches. Mr. Vet is going to produce some more videos for you as we are doing this learning, this online learning. So make sure that you are following. It's very important that we use these strategies as a way that we can add on to our brains. All right. Now that concludes our lesson for today. As always, I want you guys to continuously follow us on YouTube at QEA Second Grade. Once you follow us at QEA Second Grade, you're going to have access to our videos, and also you will have access to our Google Classroom. All right, I love you guys, and I will talk to you later.